and lots of rotation today. I can see the excitement in everybody's faces. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. So what I do is I also have, because it's kind of my program, so I have the soundtrack. I have the music for the program that I can pump through my speakers as well. So that kind of makes it fun. And the easiest way to do this is for you guys to just push play on yours the same time I'm pushing play on mine. We go through it. And any questions at all? Nikki, any questions, comments, concerns? No? Everyone's good?
No, I don't think so. I think we're ready to go.
Okay.
We're excited. There's a lot of people on. How many are on?
It's amazing. You have a lot of people on. That's phenomenal. Good job, everybody.
Yeah, 200 people on right now.
So I'm gonna say welcome to, so this is, if you haven't seen it, here's my gym. Welcome to my workout room. Keep it down. Hang on, keep it down. All right. Got the towel, got my loop. Everybody ready? Where's my remote? Hi. And for the people who haven't, there have been people asking me, do I leave the volume on the video of myself talking to myself? And the answer is no, that's weird. So it's already weird enough following a video with me in it. So there's no way I can, excuse me, there's no way I could listen to this. It'd be too strange. Maybe rather narcissistic even.
Which one is it?
So we are doing, again, boxing. It's a week 1, boxing 2, speeds and hooks, 3s and 4s is what we're going to be doing. So I'm ready to roll. If everybody else is ready to roll. Yeah. Push and play. Getting going. You got to have a little intro. I'm going to turn the music up a little bit. And you know, the biggest thing to remember as we go through today, 3s and 4s, even if this is the first time doing it, second time doing it, is going to be all about rotation, using your hips. That's the biggest thing that we're always going for, is to try to get that full body movement through this entire workout. Okay, so I'm pushing play. This guy with the headband is doing an intro. I'm sure he's saying something super witty and fun and all that good stuff. All right, so here we go. Picking up the loop. Let's get rolling. Push and play on the music. I always try to sync it up. And there we go. So we ready? So you should have your loops. Getting into the warm up. All that good stuff. Bring it up. Put this down just a little bit. There we go. Shoulders warm. Remember, if the loop is too much, you can always get rid of it, but you just want to get the shoulders warm, work on your range of motion, all that good stuff. Right on. Feel it in my shoulders. All right. One. So again, remember, if this is your first time doing this, it is all about your own pace. No matter what, you're always going at your own pace, no matter what, every single time. Last one, into rows. Row it. Ooh. Squeeze your shoulder blades, bring it back. Couple more. Last one, get rid of it. All right. So if you have already established your stance, if you already know the way you should be standing, and you're doing this again, this is a point where you just want to warm up the legs. You can do some squats, you can do some hip rolls, but if you are figuring out your stance, then this is the time you definitely want to listen to what I'm saying in the video to help you get with that movement, that forward and back movement. Otherwise, if you know it, you can go hip rolls, back and forth. This is if you're feeling good about your footwork already. Otherwise, follow the video. Little hammy stretch. Go forward. Okay, stabilization. All right, into the stand. Start pulsing it out. Line up on the feet. Get used to it. Calves warm. Get your quads warm. Bring the shoulders up, back. Roll the arms. All right. Hey guys, that was fun. Round one done. See you later. Bye. Just kidding. You got 9 more to go. All right. So listen to the cues. Listen to the movements they're going to say. You want to listen to the video because I'm going to tell you what to do on that one. But just remember, as we're going through the 3s and the 4s, initiate everything from your hips, okay? Turn your hips first. Everything else will follow. Get it warm. Feeling good. Go up to the park. All right. Here we go. Round 2, 2s and 3s. Hips turn first. Your own pace. Remember, one target, right down the middle, one target. Take your time, get used to it, then you move forward, step back. Nice, guys. Even from here, I can see everybody's rotating. That's what I'm talking about. Use your hips. You're not twisting. You're rotating. Yeah, 2. Take your time on the combos. Get back. Feel your torso turning. Going through it. Make sure you're breathing as you punch. Exhaling. Nice. So feel that in your torso, right down the obliques, right down the middle too. Stay with me, guys. Time for one more. Check it out. Everybody's looking good. I love it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, so that's the 2, that's the 3. Coming through the 4. So you should know the difference between if you stood with your heels planted and try to swing your arm versus actually turning the hips and your heel comes up. So that is thinking about, you want to squeeze your butt cheek. If you're going through a 3, it's your front butt cheek. If it's your 4, it's your back butt cheek, all right? So squeeze the butt cheek, and that's gonna really help you turn your hips more, all right? Shake it out. Right. Front to back. Keep going, just keep moving and listen. The back hook, that 4, the most important thing for you to do is to make sure you reach, but the only way to reach is to rotate your hips, okay? So rotate around, and that takes the pressure out of your shoulder. Step out. Extend your arms away from your body. Don't punch yourself in the face. Turn the hips. Step. Three, 4, 3. Looking good, everybody. Stay with it. Make sure you're rotating through the hips. Woo. You know the burnout's coming up. You go for speed, rotation. You ready? Go for it. Shorten your range just a little bit. Still right down the nose. There we go, there we go, there we go. Try to speed up. Last 10 seconds, try to speed it up. Good job, everybody, good job. All right, so should be feeling good, feeling warm, feeling a little sweaty already. I see some people out of breath, taking a drink of water. Good, so conditioning coming up. Grab your towel. Remember, light on your feet here. The goal is to not let your heels touch the ground the entire agility portion, okay? Heels up, no matter what your speed, try to keep your heels off the ground. Just thumbs up. Thumbs up, everybody. There we go. 2 people are listening. That's awesome. All right. Stand. Core tight. Chest lifted. Elbows in. Like you have your guard up still. Keep moving. Listen. If you have the towel around your head, listen. Don't pull on the towel down. This is just meant to be a placeholder. Bring your knuckles up underneath your cheeks, keep your elbows in, act like you have your guard up, and then try to speed it up just a little bit. Belly in tight. Remember, your option is to step time. Work through the movement. Squat, lunge, leg lift, or take the leg lift out. Make the booty and legs work. All right, put it together. Woo! Take your time, take your speed. Stay with it, stay with it. Don't slow down, don't slow down. Keep working through it. Nice. Yeah, everybody. Fruit drink. Good job. Go, Nikki, go. All right, everybody, so take a breath. Back into boxing mode. Make sure you catch your breath. And still same thing. Right back to the movement. Rotation. We're going to keep the rotation going the entire time. You should be sweating a little bit. You should be a little out of breath. Okay, good. All right. All right, ones and twos. I want to see everybody doing ones and twos only. That's it. Let me scroll while everybody's doing this. Straight shots right down the middle. Everybody should be punching right down the middle. So everybody imagine one target right down the middle of the face. That's what you're aiming for. There we go. Looking good, everybody. Make sure you're turning the hips. Hips should be turning. And you're aiming for my nose, okay? Aiming for the nose, not anything else right now, unless you're working levels. Looking good, guys. Nice. Okay. Keep working through it. Your own speed, your own pace. Perfect form every time. Whew. Massive rotation. Coming around the four. Turn the hips, turn the hips. Keep turning. Woo. Nicely done. Nicely done, nicely done. So hey, seeing a lot of you guys right now, you're aiming, you're punching sideways. There's a lot of you, so one target right down the middle. Even if it's a 1, 2, 3 is to the side of the face, but still right down the middle. If you feel like you're turned to the side and you're aiming for the front, turn your back hip out. So this way you have some space in between your feet. See that? Space in between my feet. I'm not surfboard, I'm turned outward towards the front, all right? So we'll talk more about that later, but you gotta face the front because that's where your target is. Okay. Loading up on one side. When you load up on one side, keep going. When you load up on one side, a 1, bring it back, reset, then throw your 3. Have that reset button first. Load up the front side still. And then throw the 4. Keep breathing. Keep up your target points. All the hooks. All right, second burnout. Turn the hips, turn the hips, turn the hips. Do not plant your feet. All right. How's everybody doing? Let me see. Looking good. I see muscles. I see flexing. I see a lot of pew-pews. I like it. All right. Second time around conditioning. Now you know what's coming. If it's your first time doing it, try to speed it up just a little bit and then maintain that constant movement the entire time, all right? So find your pace, set it, and try to keep it. Sweet? Sweet. Woo. Here we go. Balls in your feet, heels are up. Best thing about the towel, right there. Woo. Keep going, keep going. Heels up, heels up. Got it. Nice. Remember all the things you know. Everything you know about squats. Chest should be lifted, butt down and back. Take the pressure out of your knees on your lunges. Make sure you have your hands up. Take all the extra work out. Don't use your arms for anything right now. This is all legs. There we go. All right, we gotta put it together. Woo. Eyes up, chest up. Woo. Fly by, keep going. Stay with it. Till the end, don't slow down. If anything, try to speed up just a little bit, quick. Good job, everybody. All right, so your legs should be a little fatigued by now. A scotch. So you got 2 rounds left. Straight boxing, working through it. So as you fatigue, this is when your form starts to, you lose your form. So remember, rotation first, hips turn first, everything else will catch up, okay? Your arms catch up with your body. So turn the body first. Woo! I think someone just said owie. I love it. All right, here we go. 2 and 4. Start to move. Turn your hips, guys. Don't lose it. Relax your shoulders. Make your body do the work. Keep breathing. Focus on your target. What are your targets? combo. Slow the combo down if you need to. Get the 4 first. You're still moving. Nice, everybody. Looking good. Keep it up. Stay with it. Stay with it. Breathe through it. Punch through it. Let the sweat fly off your body. All right. One more. Uno más. We don't count core. Come on, you know it's coming no matter what. All right. If you've been holding anything back, if you've kind of been coasting because you weren't sure, now's the time. Let it go. Be like Elsa and just let it go all the way through. All right, last round, round number 9. Let it go all out. Remember everything you've learned, all about the rotation, especially this one, man. It is nasty for core rotation, but you're going to love it. So keep going, okay? All right, last one. Shake it out. Take a hips turn first. Move your body first. Keep going, keep going. You got less than 2 minutes left. Make a bunch of moves. Push through it. Rotate through it. All right, last minute coming up. Hold nothing back, you guys. The very last burnout, you shouldn't be able to lift your arms after this, all right? Come on, let's get into it. Come on. Turn and burn. Turn and burn right now. Ones and twos. Quick, 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 speed it up. Keep going. Keep going. Quick, 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 quick. Go again. Woo. Woo. Holy shit. Good job, everybody. Virtual high five. Woo. All right, core's coming up. Let's finish this up. Need your loop. Grab your loop. Put it around your legs. Get ready for it. Okay. Use your options right now, guys. All obliques right now. All obliques. Elbows in, crunch it, oblique crunch. You ready to change? See if that's with the loop or without the loop, you choose. Keep your chin zags, lift up. Roll it, just keep going. Woo. 90 seconds. Yeah, if you need to, just keep crunching. Get ready to go again. Last time. Stay with it. Almost done, almost done. Oh, that thing. Ooh. Ah. All right. So, y'all should be sweaty. Everybody sweaty? Yeah? Okay, just checking. So, you guys, I don't care if you've done it once, twice, a million times. I mean, I've been boxing for off and on for 10 years and drenched just off the second boxing day. So you can tell that it's not about these programs get easier. You just keep getting in better shape because you learn the technique, you learn the form, you learn how it's working. That's the biggest thing. So I say it nonstop in the workouts, but I know, I mean, the thing is too, is when you're doing your workout, you miss a lot because you're trying to get your workout in, right? So you're not always going to hear everything that I say. You're not always going to see a lot of what we're talking about in the visualization. So it's definitely, there's a difference between a workout and a practice. So, you know, for years of boxing, like there's a lot of this stuff that in the boxing gym, you practice before you actually get to go in and throw mitts and everything. That's why shadow boxing is so important, is to perfect your technique before you start hitting something, whether it be a bag or mitts or anything, is you have to learn the rotation. You have to learn the movement. You have to learn where your power comes from. And just getting your stance right. That's the first thing you got to do. So if you skipped the boxing basics, which I know some of y'all did, go back and watch it. Even if you watch it, go back and do it again. Seriously look at it, because I promise you, everything I just said today, I say exactly in the boxing basics. I say it throughout the workouts, but again, when you're working out, you're not really listening as much. So go back and look at the boxing basics and get your stance right, because I still see, it was looking through this, a lot of you guys are still very narrow. You're in your surfboard, which means if my target is the camera and I'm surfboard, this is all you're seeing. You're seeing only a shoulder. I shouldn't see just a shoulder. I should see both shoulders. Now, obviously one is further back than the other, but that's where it comes down to what I'm talking about with the stance, with the feet, is if I'm surfboard, this is what you see. And as I say, all the fun is facing the side. All of your fun stuff should be facing the front. And the way to do it is, you see my front toe is pointing towards, my lead toe is pointing to the front, my back toe is 45 degrees, and this allows me to have the distance in between my feet. So now, as I'm starting to move through my punches, you can see how the hips turn, and there's that rotation. You see that? So that's the biggest thing to remember. Goes back to quarter force days for some of you guys that remember that, and quarter force live training, it was keep your fun stuff to the front, okay? Fun to the front. That's what it's all about. And just remember to do that. And that's, still see, I get questions every day from people asking about, I feel it in my shoulder, I feel it in my elbow. I promise you it's all rotation, because if you're not rotating, what you're doing is you're snapping or you're throwing your shoulder out, and it's not that. Everything starts from the hips. The hips turn first. So if my arm's right here, my hip will start to turn, and then right here is when my arm goes out. So my arm doesn't even start to move until the power shot, the power of the movement is already initiated. So I hope that makes sense, but go back and watch the boxing basics. I promise you, it's only gonna help. I know this is a kind of a different type of virtual class because I'm doing it with you, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it was fun. Hope you got a workout in. If this is your first time doing 10 rounds, I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, it's like everything, it's practice through repetition. This is how you will get this. Like learning anything new, you gotta do it over and over again. Not just 6 weeks of it, because that's still very minimal boxing from the way the rounds go. Like, so for instance, what we just did, you only boxed, you only threw punches for 6 rounds, which is about 18 minutes. So you're punching less than an hour a week in the grand scheme of things. So it takes more than that, right? I mean, we're talking, I'm not saying you have to do 10,000 hours, as they say mastery, but you got to do more than just an hour a week. So it just is going to take time. But I promise you, the more you do it, the more you do this program, no matter how many times you go through it or you start hybrid it, whatever you want to do after a couple of rounds, I think everyone should do this program from start to finish at least twice while it's fresh. The second time you go through it, it will be night and day difference, I promise you. I think that was all I had to say. Nikki.
Joel, that was so good. Everybody is like raving about it. I appreciate so much. We really do appreciate you taking time out of your day. I know we're all like quarantined or whatever, but you're getting told left and right, and we appreciate it. So I have one question. It's not related to 10 rounds, but have you tasted the new mixed berry Energize?
No, because you know what? Mine never got shipped. All you guys Energize mine. So off and we were messaging like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So ours got lost in the mail. Autumn got a delivery. It is on its way. I will try it. So I heard it's really good.
Yeah.
I like the fruit. I do like the fruit punch, but oh wait, I did try it in LC, didn't I?
Did you?
Oh, bitch, I forgot. So sorry, I don't remember half the stuff that I did. So okay, that's what I tried. It's good. I do like that.
Yeah,
so,
I got mine yesterday. It was delivered to the wrong address, and I just got it and tried it this morning, and we really liked it. It's like kind of a strawberry, I think, flavor.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I don't remember trying it now. I do remember liking it now.
I bet it was really memorable.
Yeah. Hello, I was on the road for like almost 6 weeks straight.
I know.
I knew my name for our whole filming. So No, you guys, it's been a lot of fun. I love doing this stuff. I know the world of quarantine, everything has been, you know, the past 2 months have sucked. It's been crazy. But as I've told everybody, this is not the new normal. I mean, we're seriously, so we're showering. We're leaving. We're going to Mexico for a week. We said,
Are you?
yeah, we're taking our masks and everything. And we're leaving. I mean, we think it's time, you know, as we're starting to open up, and you know, it's all about being careful. This is our own personal opinion, but of course, we're stay careful. Gotta get out, man.
Yeah, for sure. I feel
We're
that.
gonna go down. We're gonna stay. You know, we're not going out and about in the towns and stuff like that. We're going over to this resort and just lay out and eat margaritas and eat some guac. So
Good. Well, have fun.
it is all about staying safe and taking care of each other. That's what we do at Team Beachbody, Health and Fitness. So thank you guys for everything you do in terms of supporting me. 10 rounds of the program has been amazing. The momentum is continuing, which is awesome during this time. So thank you for everything because of you all. It's because of Team Beachbody. Thank you so much for that.
Well, I appreciate it, Joel. Thank you so much. And we love you, and stay safe in Mexico.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye.
Later.
Thank you.